I would say that relationship and engaging with people relationally is still important, irrespective of whether you may be doing things in a way which relates to a particular mandate or blueprint. And relationship is always God's desire and God's heart. So, I'm involved in groups of people that I don't necessarily relate to in a way of what they're doing or what they're feeling. But if I can help them or support them in what they're doing and engage, be there encouraging in what they're doing, then I will. And therefore, I mean, obviously I engage with people all over, and there are all sorts of different levels of understanding, experience, and I feel that I can relate to all of them. So people can ask me the basics. I mean, someone in the previous meeting asked me a basic question, and I felt inspired by that question. And 40 minutes later, I sort of finished answering the question. And it was sort of at a basic level, but I shared it in a way I'd not shared it before. So I never sort of, I'm never looking at it from when I'm engaged with people, from a blueprint or mandate perspective. I'm looking at it as a relational perspective, and how can I be an encouragement to people in their life, even if I'm not involved in doing the things they're doing, because they're still brothers and sisters, if you like. And in what I'm doing, I suppose my overall mandate is to encourage, and encourage people to find out who they really are. Although in that, I don't have to do what they're doing, but there may be some specific things that you need to be with like-minded people if you're going to be in agreement with people for a specific thing. You need agreement, you need like-mindedness in that, and you can't really do that with people who aren't operating in the same area. So there are different levels of relationship, and there are different levels of outworking blueprints. So mine is, part of it is to encourage and help people, so and I can do that irrespective of whether we connect in any real sense, in having a same or similar mandate or blueprint, because I want to help them with theirs. Part of my desire is to help people find and fulfill their destiny. And I don't have to be part of their destiny to help and encourage them to fulfill it. So in any situation, I think it's just knowing what you're doing in that situation and what the Father would have you do. And then at times you need to move on. At times that is time to come to an end of what you're doing in that situation and to move into another one. And only God can really direct that and give you wisdom and insight into it. But we should never be obligated.
That's the word.
You know, that's never going to be a positive motivation to be obligated to stay in a group or to remain in a group. But I never feel obligated to do what I do. I feel it's a privilege and a joy to see people and to talk to people and for people to share their stuff. And so for me, I never feel like, oh, not another question, or how many times I'm going to answer this same question. I never feel that way. I just feel there's a question. If someone's got that question, what can I do to help them gain understanding in that area? No matter if I might talk about it 50 times before, because like this morning, I never answered a question the same way like that in such a full way as I did this morning, and so something, I guess, just inspired me, and I was able then creatively to share in a way that I hadn't done before in that way. And it felt like there was life in it, you know. Um, so, for me, it's always a joy to engage with people no matter where they are, what they're doing. Um, but I don't feel necessary any need to be operating the same mandate with others or doing that in a corporate sense with people in that way. I'm content with who I am and how I'm outworking that without the need. If you enjoy these videos, would you please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe? It really does help. Thank you very much.